Welcome. It's great to see so many folks back this year. This is our third annual Judy's House Speakers Series Luncheon. I'm excited about our program. We have a wonderful speaker this year. I'm so excited for all of you to meet Mitch Albom and to listen to his story about his life and those that have impacted him and who he's currently impacting. There was one person I met at the Broncos. Her name was Cindy Galloway. And I knew when I came here I wanted to support the community in ways that were meaningful to me and to the Broncos. And so I met Cindy, started to do some work with her, and then she introduced me to her mother, Jean. And I told her about what I wanted to do with Judy's House. I met her significant other, Dr. Ben Galloway, and I began to have conversations with Dr. Ben about why grief had impacted me in my life, what my mom meant to me, and what I wanted to do to give back to our community in that way. And she also introduced me to Joe Blake, our other honoree. Please join me in welcoming and thanking Joe Blake, Jean, and Dr. Ben Galloway as our Healing Hand Award winners. Come on up.
This is an amazing crowd, and we are just so grateful to have you here. Thank you for taking time out of your Tuesday to be here for our third annual Speaker Series Luncheon. As we were preparing for today, it hit me, kind of snuck up on me, that this is our 15th anniversary of Judy's House next month. It is amazing to me that it's been that long since that fall in 2002 when we opened our doors for the original Judy's House. They were that first group of kids who were courageous enough to walk through our doors and support each other in their grieving and in their healing. While Judy's House started with Brian's story and with Judy's story and with our family's story, it is so much bigger than that now. It encompasses the many thousands of stories that have been told on the couches and the little tiny beanbags at Judy's house. Stories told with tears, but also with laughter, with knowing nods between children who get it, and with parents who understand each other's stories of loss and of love. It's all of these stories that will help chart the course for the next 15 years of Judy's House.
Always such a wonderful opportunity to stand in front of rooms like this, and it's a privilege, but it also shows the power of community and the support that exists in our community for all the kinds of things that don't necessarily sort of make the front page of newspapers. Brooke and Brian are amazing people. Their story is one of courage, one of resolve, and one of dreaming big.
What you're doing is so essential. A child experiencing loss is different than an adult experiencing loss because adults try to rationalize it with the things that they've already learned in their lives and the lessons that they've already learned, and sometimes they can. Children can't see the world like that. They just know that somebody's not there anymore, and they rely on adults like me and Haiti or you here to make the bad feeling go away.
So on the front of the book, it says, an old man, a young man, and life's greatest lesson. What was life's greatest lesson? What did you finally figure out from Warren?
He said, Mitch, why would I ever take? Taking like that just makes me feel more like I'm dying. Giving makes me feel like I'm living. Anytime I'm involved with things that can be boiled down to you're taking, you're doing it for money, you're doing it whatever, it's never as significant as you're giving and you're doing it for kindness or for empathy or for someone's grief to give to yourself. So for me, the biggest lesson is giving is living. I think kids know more than we think they know, and we deserve to protect that and help them with that, and if they're sad or grieving, we need to do it. So I really want to thank you for inviting me. I mean that. You have given me an opportunity to do something with my grief that may be positive. And if it can help inspire people to help Judy's House, then this was well worth the trip. So thank you for having me.
Thank you.